Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Better Than Icy. Um, whoop, so just randomly placing torches around. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to randomly place and pick up this torch. Alright. Okay, moving on. Made a couple changes since the last time. I've farmed up some ender pearls and some blaze rods, and we are going to make something right away that I completely forgot about before I went to the end, which would have made our life a million times easier. Yeah. So we need to get some... What's in here? Okay. Got some more dung. We're going to take some... Let's just make a couple of these, actually. Oh, we only need one. Okay, we're going to go make this. This would have made my life so much easier in the end. And I was reminded of it while I was playing on my server. Someone's like, well, you could just use these and the Endermen don't attack you. It's like, that's a lot better than what I was doing where the Endermen did attack me. So let's cook up some of this beef while we're gone. Yeah, let's just stick it in there. Cool. But yeah, I do apologize that I haven't been uploading that many videos this week. Thanksgiving and all the plans associated with that kind of messed up my schedule. I should be back on schedule this week. Let's see, this is stoked, so I want to unstoke it. And then we're going to put there we go, put that in there. Get ourselves some tanned leather. Maybe. The cauldron doesn't stop being weird. There we go. Get ourselves some tanned leather. We'll go ahead and stoke this again so we can continue with our smooth stone. Get ourselves some more straps. And some more eyes of ender. There we go. I guess we're going to need to make several more of those because I have a vague idea of where the thing is. I just didn't actually keep track completely. So we might have to use a couple more eyes of ender to find the portal again. Let's see. Words. But we'll be going to do the everything in the end again very, very soon. I'm ready. And this time I won't fail. Actually, I think one of these makes two. So, yep, cool. These give us our oculars of ender. What these guys do, we just need to use this. Place those there. Put some straps next to them. And we have our ender spectacles. These guys are really cool. Basically, they give us this crazy green thing. Oh. And anywhere that there's these little swirlies, it's dark enough for mobs to spawn. So we can actually go through, check our stuff, pick, oh, we need another torch there. Take one of these useless torches, pop one up. You can see, bam, no more mob spawns in there. The other nifty thing these do is they make it so that Endermen won't attack you. I know it's the same as wearing a pumpkin on my head, but I find that a lot less distracting than the visual for the pumpkin. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple pairs of these because they break very easily if you take damage while wearing them. Like they have a very, very low durability. So I'm going to want several for the Ender Dragon fight. It's going to stop us from being able to being able to aggro the Endermen. So I'm going to make a couple of these and then I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got a couple. I made 4 pairs of Ender spectacles and I'm going to leave 3 of them in here. One thing I did notice that I didn't know was a thing, and I'm kind of excited about, was, I'm going to walk up here. I made a couple changes up here, just made this nicer looking. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to have a separate entrance down here. I don't know. I'm going to play around with some ideas there. But if we run up here, to our enchantment room, I found out that the Ender spectacles can be enchanted. Just was curious and stuck a pair in there. And I didn't realize this. So, this is kind of cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and try. I get fire protection and aqua affinity. So that didn't do jack for me. for the Ender Dragon fight, but whatever. But that did kind of remind me, you know, if I just wear iron armor, and I can bring a diamond sword, it won't be as cool as the battle axe, you know, of course, but I can enchant this with the standard enchantment table. So I think my next step is I'm going to go over here to this zombie spawner, and I'm going to make myself an XP farm there. The issue with using the, what's the word I'm looking for? The Inferno Enchanter, which is the only thing that can enchant the Soulforged Steel items, is you have to use the scrolls, and I don't have a really good mob farm set up, so, you know, I don't have a ready source of scrolls. Okay, bit of chunk load in there. So I think what I'm going to do is work on turning this into an actual mob farm, or a zombie XP farm. I'd done this very recently on stream in my on my server, so I feel pretty comfortable doing it here. We just need to find ourselves a source of water. So I'm going to hunt around in this area. I'm going to find a source of water, and I'll be back when I find one that is going to be close enough. I don't want to have to mess around with screw pumps. I just want to be able to drag the water over there, you know, dig a channel for it. But yeah, I'm going to work on that, and I will be back. Okay guys, what I'm doing now is something I often do when I'm trying to find positions of things relation to underground stuff, is I'll use a map. I'll make a map, and then I can use it to see, okay, well, the thing I'm going to is here, and I'm over here, so you can get a general idea of where you need to go. So I wanted to figure out where this was in relation to any water I found. Well, I then found out that maps in Better Than Wolves don't work when you're underground. So I am digging straight up so I can figure out where I am going to need to bring this to. Yeah, trolley stuff after trolley stuff. I just keep finding out new and exciting trolls. So we're going to dig ourselves up to the surface here. I hope like how we don't get like crushed by sand, but I think we'll be alright. And then there we go. And now that we have view of the sky, does our map work? Yep. Okay, so now that I know where I am, or where the zombie spawner is, I can come up here. And when I see water, I know where I need to bring it generally. And I've been having a lot of trouble finding water that is close enough and high enough that I'll be able to bring it down to the level we need it at. This is it's a bit of a challenge. I really, really don't want to have to use screw pumps for this. I'm thinking I might be able to do something with this bit of water flow here, like this single source block there. So, I mean, it's reasonably high, and yeah, I think we can make this one work. So I think that's going to be what we're going to try with. I could be completely wrong. I could do this and like it doesn't do anything. I just, you know, I won't be able to get it far enough, or it'll be too low when I get it there. We're going to give it a shot. So we're just going to try to bring it in as close as possible. There we go. Oh, of course, this isn't going to work while I'm underground. This is going to be a tricky one. I think, though... Wait. We have our pillar here now. That will tell us where it needs to go. Sweet. If we can actually just bring it down this pillar and dig that straight down, that'll bring us exactly where it needs to be. Actually, that kind of... I want to bring that there. Oh, great. We have just messed up everything. The water is confusing and scary. So let's just... put that there, cool. So we're going to like dig a path and just attempt to get the water to go just down this hole. That will be our goal here. This could not have worked better. That's nice. Just gonna build this out here. Oh, it's going out the back here. Send this way. I think we're gonna just bring it straight here. And we can bring it down this way. Perfect. Break there, break there, break there, and it's down. Perfect. Okay. But until we get this dug out, we want to just leave that there. We're going to dig straight down. And then here we're going to have to make like a tube for it to go through so it doesn't spill everywhere. It shouldn't, but you know, I'd rather have this here than not. Well, that ended up being a heck of a lot easier than I expected. And then we'll have the water flowing down in this corner. Perfect. Just going to knock out all this. We'll cut this whole thing down a little bit. Actually, we can probably leave those walls there. That's fine. I'm going to cut this whole thing down one more layer. And that was odd. Very weird. I don't know what that was about. Excuse me. And then we're going to go up, turn on the water flow. We can seal off some of that. And then we'll start directing the zombies where we need them to go. We're going to use saws to cut them, to kill them. And we're going to have a couple hoppers. That way we can collect the drops. And we'll have one filled with soul sand that we can power, which will give us our dragon orbs. So, okay, let's run up, turn on the water flow again. And then we will be ready to finish this all up. I'm going to pause for a moment while I go up and turn on the water flow, and I will be back. Okay guys, I got the water flowing down here. I think I need to make it a little wider on this side. Just let the water flow out fully. I can't remember exactly the spawning dimensions of a zombie spawner, but I don't care enough to check. We're just going to make it bigger. It'll be alright. And then I'm going to dig out here. And this is basically, they're all going to be pushed down towards this corner. Knock out those blocks. And they're all going to be pushed right down here. Which is then we can go ahead and make, oh, I guess we're going to have to go down one more here. And we can go ahead and make our killing and collection point down this way. Just going to bring this all the way to the end so we have enough room to get underneath it and put in our hoppers. There we go. And pop a torch down there because we're going to need a couple hoppers there. One for powering to turn the dragon orbs back into actual, you know, experience for us when we're there. So we should seal this in. And one for collection of items. And we're probably going to be collecting this from below because we want to be able to get the dragon orbs dropped on our head. And we'll just have a chest that the hopper drops items into for us when we power it. On a positive note, we'll also start getting some of those rare drop scrolls. But I think these zombies only drop smite scrolls, so that's not as exciting on the Ender Dragon fight. But we can get our experience, and heck, we can make some kibble with all the zombie flesh we'll be getting. There we go. And I think soon we'll make like a generalized, just mob spawning farm. But we're going to wait a little bit on that. So I guess I need to knock out the rest of this. Probably that too. Okay guys, I'm going to call this episode here. Next time, I'll do a little bit of cleanup, just make this a little nicer. And next time we'll add the saw blades to cut up our mobs and our collection system. So thank you very much for watching. A like and a comment is great. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I will see you all